Hi all of you, welcome to the next lecture on the same 4 mark questions. Okay, very interesting questions coming to your have good chances in appearing in your final board examinations. We can go to the discussion, taking the blessings of Shri Radhanil Bhagwan and our gurus, our teachers. Okay. Let us have a pray for them. Let us pray them. Okay. You can also chant this. Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay. It's a prayer which means that Guru is one who brings us from darkness to knowledge, darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge. Okay, it is the meaning of this prayer. Okay, Om Ajnana Timirandasya. Okay, Ajnana. Okay, Ajnana means it's ignorance. Timirandasya, ignorance. Jnananjana. Okay, knowledge. Shalakaya Chakshurun Militamena, who shows the torch of knowledge to us. That is Guru. So, by praying this in every one of our lecture, we can start our lectures. Okay. Let us start our lecture. Okay. As you know, I was discussing 4 mark questions. Here is a problem. That is the first, second, and the last terms of an AP are A, B, and C respectively. Prove that their sum is A plus C into B plus C minus 2A divided by 2 into B minus A. Okay. It is given here. Okay. It is given that we have to take the input data first. It is 34th question. It is given here that the first term, that is T1, is A, and T2 is B, and Tn, that is the last term, is C. Okay. We have to prove here that Sn, sum of these all last n terms is these 3 terms, the last term is A plus C, B plus C minus 2A divided by 2 times B minus A. Okay. This we have to prove. So to arrive at this answer, to arrive at this, we have to solve using this given data. You have to arrive at this solution. Okay. T1. Okay. To find sum of n terms, sum of the given terms, we have to know that in an AP, we have to know the first term. That is, here the first term is given as a T1 is A, and the difference, common difference is what? Common difference D. D is T2 minus T1. Here we know T2 is B and T1 is A. Okay. Difference is B minus A. Okay. Here D stands for difference. Okay. It is not the D. It is difference, common difference. It is okay in an AP. So it is B minus A, and first term is A in this arithmetic progression. Is an in AP. So now we have to find A. Sn. Okay. We know A and D. Sn we have to find. Sn is given by n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and it can also be written as a plus e plus n minus 1 into d. So it can be written as, can also be written as a plus tn, where this term a plus n minus 1d stands for tn, this nth term. So it can be written as tn, and here n by 2 a plus tn is c. Okay. You know, tn is given by c here, last term. So yes, last term is c. So yes, n is given by like this. But we have here, we don't know n. To arrive at this solution, here there is no n, so we have to replace n. Okay, remove n. So we have to find n. N is given by, okay, n can be found using the relation tn equals to c. You know, term n is c. So tn is c. So tn is given by a plus n minus 1 into d equals c, and a plus n minus 1 into d here is, you know, b minus a. Okay, so it can be replaced, substituted by b minus a, and this equals c. So n minus 1 into b minus a equals c minus a. When a is taken to the LHS, it becomes minus a, and n minus 1 is c minus a divided by b minus a, and n is c minus a divided by b minus a. When 1 is minus 1 is transferred to LHS, it becomes plus 1. So it becomes, it's 1 here. Okay, it becomes c minus a plus b minus a divided by b minus a. So it becomes c plus b minus 2a. Minus a plus minus a is minus a becomes minus 2a. So it becomes like this. Okay, so n is c plus b minus 2a divided by b minus a. So we have to substitute this n in this Sn formula. Okay, that is Sn is given by n by 2 into a plus tn. Okay. And that is n by 2 into a plus c, where here we know that n is here c plus b minus 2a divided by b minus a. That is replaced by b plus c minus 2a divided by b minus a. Here is a plus c, and whole this n is divided by 2. Okay, so it can be written as b plus c minus 2a into a plus c divided by 2 into b minus a. And here this denominator comes to the denominator of the denominator only. Okay, comes to denominator only. Denominator in the numerator becomes denominator in the denominator. So it's proved here. Is the answer. So we have the right, hence proved. Yes. Okay, how you solved this problem? We took the given data, that is first term is a, second term is b, and the last term is c, and so here we are to find sum of these terms, and for some formula we know that we need first term and common difference. So we know that first term is a, and the common difference becomes the second term minus the first term, and that becomes b minus a. Okay, now we know a and d, so substituting in Sn formula, we got that Sn equals n by 2 into a plus c. Okay, how this c came here? Here in the 2 is sum of n first n terms formula we know, then that is here you know this formula. Okay, Sn equals n by 2 into a plus tn, that is a plus l, last term you know. So a plus last term into n divided by 2 is sum of n first n terms. Okay, this formula you know. So using this and finding n, for n we have to use this tn equals c relation, and we can find n. Okay, substituting for d, and we know a is equals a only, first term is a here, and taking this b minus a to the LHS, when it comes to the denominator of c minus a, and after this take this minus 1 to the left, so that becomes plus 1, and taking HCF, taking LCM, that becomes c minus a plus b minus a divided by b minus a, that is here we have to multiply by 1 and we have to multiply by b minus a, because LCM is b minus a. So and b plus this becomes minus a adding together, that becomes minus 2a, and the result is c plus b minus 2a divided by b minus a is the n. And after finding n, we have to substitute this n value in the formula here, Sn formula, and we are able to add the relation Sn equals b plus c minus 2a into bracket a plus c divided by 2 into b minus a. Okay, this is how we have to solve the problem. Okay, we have to take the given data and arrive at the relation using the formulas, okay, techniques. Okay, next we can go to the other problem. Okay, yes, here is the problem, 35th problem. It is a 4-mark question problem. The sum of first n terms of an AP is 3n square plus 5n. Find which term of AP is 152 and find the sum of first 20 terms. Okay. You know, here it is given here the sum of first n terms of an AP is 3n square plus 5n. It is a given, and we'll find here two questions are there. Here two things we have to find here. We have to find which term is 152 and the sum of first 20 terms. Okay, these are first 20 terms, not in between 20. Okay, these are starting from a. Okay, starting from first term, the first 20 terms. Okay, here it is given that in general it is sum of first n terms is here given. You to write the given data, question number 35th, and here given is a general statement. Sn is given by 3n square plus 5n. Okay, it is in terms of n. For any n, it is a sum. So we have to find the sum of 20 terms. So sum of the first 20 terms we have to find. Okay, so for that we need a and d. Okay. To get a and d, sum of one first term means a is given by 1 square plus 5 times 1, substituting 1 in this relation. Okay, n, substituting for n equals 1, we get a equals 3 plus 5 equals 8. So A becomes 8. So first term of this AP is 8, and because S1 is equals A, sum of one term is A only, and you can find S2 also, and it becomes the time 2 square plus 5 into 2, 3 into 4 plus 10, that becomes 4 3 is 12 plus 10, that becomes 22. S2 is 22. So difference becomes what? Difference is T2 minus T1. We know T1, but we don't know T2. For this we have to find what? S2 is equal to T1 plus T2, and S2 is 22, and T1 is, we know, is 8 plus T2 is, we don't know. So T2 can be found by 22 minus 8, that is 22 minus 8 becomes 14. T2 is 14, so difference is 14 minus 8, that is 6. Common difference is 6. Next we can find, we know common difference, we know first term. Next we can find the sum of 20 terms, first 20 terms, that is by 20 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d formula, that is 20 by 2 into 2a plus 19d. Here I think this way also we can find, and as we know a and d, there is a shortcuts also, that is here this 10 and 10 times a plus t20. So like this also we can find. Here we know the t20, we can know the t20 turn. That is given here. 10 plus is can be written as 2a plus 19d, 2 times a becomes, a here is 8 and 19 into d is 6, yes 20 becomes 10 times 16, 8 to the 16, and here 19 into 6, 19 6 is 6 is 54, 6 9 is 54, and 6 plus 6 is 11. Okay, 114. That becomes 16 plus 114 becomes is nothing but 120 plus 10, that is 130, that becomes 1300. Okay. is 20. This is the answer. Okay. Sum of first 20 terms is 1300. Then we have to find another. That is, find which term of AP is 152. This is also we have to find. Okay, we have to find n for which it is 152. We have to find Tn. You know, Tn is given by a plus n minus 1 into d, and here it is 152, and it can be written as, we know a here is 8 plus n minus 1 into d is 6. So 152 minus 8 becomes n minus 1 times 6 becomes 146 equals 1 into 6, and n becomes 146 divided by 6 plus 1. That is, so it's a 6 to the, and it's 144. Okay, sorry. So 144 is 24, and 24 plus 1 here is 25. So 25th term of the AP is 152. So you have to write this. So we found S20, sum of first 20 terms of the AP as 1300, and 25th term of the AP is 152. Yeah. This is the solution. How we arrived at this solution? We know that general statement for sum of first n terms is given here already, that is 3n square plus 5n, and using this you have to find the sum of 20 terms also and the term for which it is 152 in this AP. So for that we need first term A and the difference, common difference. For first term A we substituted for n equals 1, and we got A as 8, and for common difference we need what, term number 2. Okay, common difference is given by T2 minus T1. So for that we substituted for 2 in the n, sum of 2, and it becomes 22. And but here note that here D is not equal to S2 minus S1. Okay, this to be taken care here. Okay, please pay attention. Okay, here difference is not S2 minus S1. Okay, because it's a generalized formula for Sn. Okay, these are, so here D is not equals S2 minus S1. Okay, so we have to find, if you know S2 minus S1, that is S2 is 22 minus S1 is 8, the answer will not become 6. Okay, it becomes what? Becomes 16. Okay, so it's the wrong answer. It is not a correct answer. So it is not this. So we have to go, we have to find S2, and then we have to find T2. Okay, using S2. That is, S2 is sum of T1 plus T2. So here we got that T2 is 14, and substituting for difference, common difference, we got 6 as a common difference, using which we found a sum of 20 terms, sum of first 20 terms as 1300, and the term for which it is 152 is 25th term. Okay, Thank you. Thank you for watching. We can solve similar questions, very tricky questions, okay, which displays your understanding, okay. It shows how much you have understood the concept, okay. There are very interesting questions that increase your understanding of the concepts, okay. It's just an AP, okay. You have only arithmetic progression, you don't have geometric progression, and okay, you don't have geometric progression and other progressions, so you have only arithmetic progression. Please understand this carefully, and in the next upcoming lectures, we will be solving some good difficult questions which requires good understanding of the concepts, okay. Please be in touch with the channel so that we can discuss more interesting topics, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like button, okay. That motivates me to learn more, think more, and teach you more, okay. Hare Krishna.